Like so many people after the pandemic, my workplace has recently had its transition from pretty much being fully remote to now going into the office almost every day. And so with that, this year, I've had to rethink a lot of my EDC. And so this is my new everyday carry. First, in my pocket, I really just keep 3 items these days. The first is my phone, which is the iPhone 17 Pro Max, which I actually recently picked up after having the 14 Pro Max for the last few years. Honestly, not much is different about this phone. It's pretty much the same stuff that you've seen from iPhones the last few years. The only real improvement is on the cameras, which I do appreciate as someone who takes a lot of photos and records a lot of videos, but not really that big an upgrade. The second thing I keep in my pockets is a wallet. This is the Bellroy Apex Slim Sleeve. I'm gonna let y'all know right now, I have a few Bellroy products as part of my EDC. I'm not sponsored by them. I wish I were. I just love their products, and so I have a few of them. I really like this wallet. It's slim, it's sleek, it's lightweight. I don't like to keep too much on me. Really, it's just like my ID, 2 or 3 cards, a little bit of cash, and for keeping all those things nice and organized, this works great. Don't look at my ID picture. But yeah, it closes magnetically, and as you can tell, it is quite slim, very slim. It looks clean, it's not bulky, it does what it needs to do, and I really like it. The last thing I like to keep in my pockets are these AirPods Pro 2, I think these are. Haven't upgraded these in a few years, but they work pretty well. I'm always listening to music, podcasts, audiobooks. I'm gonna take a call, I like to have these on, so I'm constantly popping these in and out of my ears throughout the day, and so I like to keep them close, so I keep them in my pockets. Now we can get into some of the bigger stuff, which I like to keep in my backpack, which these days is the Bellroy Workpack Pro. I got this bag a few months ago. I got it because I had a Bellroy bag before this one. I had one that's called the Classic Backpack. It was a 17-liter bag, and I just needed something a little bit bigger. I kept finding that I couldn't fit all the stuff that I wanted to carry with me each day, and so I wanted to upgrade to something a little bit larger, and so I found this 22-liter bag from Bellroy, and I wanted to give it a try. The previous bag that I had, I got back in 2019, and it treated me well for like commuting and traveling light. But again, I wanted something a little bit bigger. I wanted something with more compartments. There's more stuff that I wanted to carry, and so that's why I got this one. Let's go through the different compartments here and show you guys what I carry on a daily basis. The first pocket I think we should get into is the laptop pocket. I actually keep 2 devices usually in this laptop sleeve. The first is my work computer, which is a PC. And then I also keep my personal iPad, which I have an iPad Pro. And the reason I like to carry my iPad with me is because sometimes I want to work on kind of some more personal, creative stuff. And so I like having the option to be able to pop this open, let's say during my lunch break, or hop into a cafe after work and, get some work done for my personal projects. I love having that option, and that's why I carry this iPad Pro with me all the time. Another thing that's really cool about this backpack is that it has the laptop sleeve here, but it also has this divider where you can put some accessories in here. And so I have a charger, and I also keep my mouse, which is the MX Master Pro. This is the 3S version, and it works great. I carry it with me everywhere I go. I actually have 2 of them. I have one on my desk, the older version I keep at my desk at home, and then this more modern version, the 3S, I carry with me in my backpack for work. And so that is that compartment, which is kind of the compartment that is furthest back where I keep my laptop and my iPad. Before we cover the other 2 compartments up here, there's this kind of quick access compartment, which is pretty cool because if you're wearing the backpack like this, if you need to quickly grab something from this pocket, you can just go like that, and you can take out whatever you have here. Here, I keep a few things. Hand sanitizer. Sometimes I'm on the subway, touch the pole, and I want to quickly apply some hand sanitizer because you never know what's on these subway poles. I have my work IDs in here as well, which I want to have quick access to, like put them away or pull them out in the beginning of the day. And then lastly, all the way in the back, I have some sunglasses. You never know when you wanna turn your swag on. I lied. I keep one more thing in here, keys. So it has a little key strap here, so I keep my keys over here as well. I think I keep more stuff in here than I should, but it works for me. And so I can just quickly zip that up. Then on the other side, we have another pocket, which is empty right now. The reason it's empty is because this is actually for a water bottle. Let's say I wanted to, store a water bottle in there. I'm not gonna do that right now because this is fully open and there's water in here. Pretty good. So now let's keep on going through the different compartments. I'm gonna skip the middle one for now and we'll go to the third compartment in the front here. I keep some more quick access stuff actually. I have a Moleskine notebook in here just for like any quick notes, anything that I wanna jot down. I don't use it too much, to be honest. There's something special about like striking through items on a handwritten to-do list, and sometimes I'm just in the mood to do that. And for that, I use the Moleskine notebook. Then also here you have like the space for some pens. And this little pocket, I have a quick charger, USB-C charger, which I can quickly pull out at any moment. And then I also keep a Kindle here. I've been trying to force myself to read on the train every day, and it's been actually working out pretty nicely. And so yeah, I've been doing it using this Kindle, which I keep here in this front pocket. There's actually way more space in here. If I wanted to, I could pack it out a lot more, but this is all I really need, and so I just keep that in there. Also, there's a little pocket here in the front where you can keep some items. I keep a few additional credit cards and a Sharpie. I don't know. I like to have like some credit cards in my bag in case like something were to happen to my wallet. I have like additional cards here that I can access in the case of an emergency. And so that's it for this front pocket. Again, I don't like use it to its max capacity because I don't need to. And then there is the middle pocket, which I definitely don't use to its max capacity on a daily, but it's nice to have the space. And so here I will open this up and you see how much space we have in here. And I barely use any of it. So if you guys remember the laptop sleeve section where I showed you guys that there's like another pocket that you can use to like put chargers and like my mouse, that's where this is that pocket. And so there's a lot more space in here to put, if I ever want to pack like a change of clothes or something. I have a ton of space to do that. Right now, all I have are like some headphones that I use for work, an umbrella, just in case, you never know. But that's it. That's really all I keep in here. I keep it pretty light, but it's nice to have that option. And like if I ever like buy something when I'm out for work, I know that I have the space where I can just kind of shove that in here instead of having to carry bags around if I really wanted to. And then on the other side here, so here we have another sleeve zipper thing where I keep a few other cables. I keep a random hand cream that smells really good. And that's pretty much it. One cool thing about the Bellroy is that here in the bottom it has like this little tag thing, and these little like tag things have space for you to slide an air tag in there. And so that's what I did, and it's really nice because you can then keep track of your bag. If you ever like leave it somewhere, you have access to knowing where it's at. And so that is always nice and gives a sense of security. One thing I hadn't talked about yet are the backpack straps, which are quite thick and cushiony, and it makes it so that wearing the backpack is quite comfortable. And yeah, no complaints there. It also has a, I forget what you call this thing. It has this where you can like slide it into your luggage. And so if you're ever traveling with it, it makes it a lot easier to carry stuff. And yeah, that's it. That's what I use to go to work every single day. What do I think about return to office? How do I like being in the office versus working at home? I don't know. It's fine. Commuting takes a long time, and so that sucks. But it's nice to have like a routine and, get out of your house every day. And so it's fine. I don't hate it. I don't love it. Meh. Thank you for watching. If there's any part of my EDC that you want me to maybe go into more detail about, iPad Pro, iPhone 17 Pro Max. Anything you want to learn more about, leave a comment, let me know. I'll make another video. Thank you guys. Much love. Peace out.